Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be doing an eyeshadow palette declutter. Don't mind the mess behind me. It is currently Thursday and I have a bunch of weddings coming up this weekend. I find October is really big for weddings now, especially where I'm located because the fall colors are so beautiful. So September and October are really busy times for weddings for me. So I have a bunch this weekend, so I'm trying to prepare my kit up there. But I still wanted to film this because I was gonna sit down and do it anyway. I'm in my PJs. They're super cute. Oh, I guess I should actually like straighten that out a little. I think my friend got them off Amazon. We got matching ones for her wedding a couple weeks ago. Anyway, so I thought we could just have like a casual hangout. If you missed my last video, I am moving because I am expecting and we need more space. So I have a lot of free time because I'm not working a ton except for weddings. So I have like weekdays to myself. So I'm gonna try and, you know, declutter. Maybe this is the start of nesting. I don't really know. Never been pregnant before, but I know nesting's a thing. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do like my whole collection, but I'm definitely gonna do eyeshadow palettes because they're so heavy. And I have a lot of them that I just don't need. And I've had in the past a lot of emotional attachment to certain palettes, but I just feel now that I don't. The only ones that I'll probably keep are most of my ColourPops just because I use them a lot to dupe other things. And I kind of like to keep my duping all within the same brand if I can. And ColourPop's just what I have the most of. So I think I'm gonna keep most of my ColourPop for that purpose. But other than that, there's like no rules. We're just gonna get rid of what we're not feeling connected to. A lot of them are really old anyway, so they gotta go. Anyway, let's get started. So I'll tilt you down a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but I guess I'm not the star of the show today. Ugh, it's a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Okay, let's get started. First thing I see in here are my ones by Alter Ego, and they just sent those to me, so I'm gonna keep those. I have the Midsummer that looks like this. I think it's supposed to dupe some Anastasia palette, but that's what it looks like. And I also have the Goddess palette, which is supposed to dupe the Natasha Denona Star Gold? Natasha Denona Gold, I wanna say. So that's what that one looks like. So I'm gonna keep both of those just because they're brand new to me. One that I really want to get rid of is the BH Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Everyone used to talk about this like it was really good and I just never really got on with it. I got it to create a lot of like fun bright looks, but now I've been using my Beauty Bay Matte 42 palette and that has every shade I could ever need with much higher quality. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I feel like I didn't even get any use out of this and I feel kind of bad about it, but it's not available anymore, so like why would I keep it? This is the e.l.f. Electric Mood with Tiana Major. I don't even know why I bought this. It just looked pretty in the store and I was weak, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I never use that. I have the BH Cosmetics Trendy in Tokyo, and while I do like this, there's no point in keeping it if it's not available, so let me take a peek. It is still available, so maybe I'll keep it for now. I'll put it in the maybe pile. I don't use these e.l.f. palettes anymore. They were really pretty for their time, but I just don't use them. This is the Earth and Ocean, and this is the 18 Hit Wonders. They're fine quality, I just never reach for them. These are my Stilazzi palettes. I don't know how I feel about keeping them because I don't even know if they're a brand anymore. Like they haven't posted on social media. I think I'll get rid of them except for the Jordan Liberty Darkroom palette because I really like this one and I've met Jordan before and he's really nice and I like the quality of this a lot, so I'm gonna keep that. This one is by KVD Vegan Beauty. This is like the first recyclable palette. I like it, I just don't use it. I'll put this in the maybe pile. This is definitely going. This is the Violet Voss Berry Burst palette. This was just like last minute purchase, like one of those, it was in the checkout line, so this is going. I don't need that. I'm pretty sure Aether Beauty is no longer a thing, so although I do like this eyeshadow palette, I don't see a point in keeping it. I don't use it a ton and they're not a brand anymore, so this is going. I'll keep these for now. These are the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadows. I don't really use them, but I'm gonna keep them for some reason. I don't know. I'm definitely getting rid of this one by Smashbox. I've had it since like 2014, 2015 or something, so it needs to go. This is the Cover Shot palette in the shade Ablaze. I never really used it. Very 2016. It also smells nice. It smells like a Tarte palette. I wonder if it was next to one. This is probably why that smells good. It's beside the CoverGirl True Naked Chocoholic palette. This is also the True Naked Peach Punch palette. I never use this. It's not really something I reach for ever. Same with the Chocoholic. So I think I'll get rid of both of these. Wow, look at all the progress I'm making. I'm definitely keeping all of my Fenty Snap Shadows because I really like them, even though they're not reviewed super highly. I have 1 through 8. So I don't know. I feel like I want to keep the collection together. Yeah, they're not reviewed super highly, but I really like them. I always have. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm probably going to get rid of all of my Kylie Cosmetics just because I don't feel connected to them anymore and I don't feel like they're necessary to have. That's the Sipping Pretty palette. I think that's from her 19th birthday. Something like that. And on that note, I'm going to get rid of both Kylie palettes. Yeah, okay, this is the Bronze Extended palette. This they actually sent to me so I could create looks with it. It's fine quality, I just don't reach for it. Same with the Burgundy palette. I purchased this one though, but it's still gonna go. I am gonna keep all of my I am going to keep all of my Natasha Denonas. I have the Pastel palette, which is kind of a regret for me. I don't love the quality of it, but I really like the color story. I also have the Love palette. I've taken out some of the shades and put them into my Pro palette so that I can use them on clients. Mostly just the neutral shades I took out. This is the Sunrise palette. And then I have the Zendo as well. So I'm gonna keep all 4 of those. They're also relatively new to my collection compared to everything else. So Huda Beauty Obsessions. I got the Ruby and I have the Emerald. I don't feel a need to keep these. I'm gonna get rid of them. This is still relatively new to me. This is the Mauves palette by Juvia's Place, but I don't really connect with it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This little Natasha Denona, I got this on sale. This is the Mini Lila. I'm gonna keep it just because I like these 2 shades. I feel like I shouldn't keep a palette just for that, but I'm going to. Too Faced Sweet Peach. Is this still available? I feel like that looks really questionable. It's either hard pan or mold and I can't tell which, so I think maybe this should go. This is no longer available, so this is definitely going, but I really do love this. This is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. I think they should bring that back. Did I already talk about this? I can't remember. This is the Alamar Cosmetics. This was their first palette, the Reina del Caribe. Volume 1. Very beautiful. I just don't reach for it. Kylie Cosmetics Purple palette. This is certainly going. I didn't really like the quality of that. Also the Burgundy palette. Getting rid of. And the original Bronze palette. Should I keep these just for nostalgia? No, I shouldn't. This is by Tarte. This is the Rainforest of the Sea palette. I really liked the pressed glitters because they were kind of a new concept at the time. It smells like it's gone bad. This used to smell nice, so that tells me that this should definitely go. Do I keep this for nostalgia purposes? This isn't available anymore. This is the Tarteist Pro. Maybe I'll keep this. I don't use it, but it's not available anymore and this was my jam, so I'm gonna keep that. My original Tarte lid I'm gonna keep just because it's a staple. It doesn't have a smell anymore. They do usually smell good, but I mean, it doesn't smell bad, so I'm gonna keep it. And my Tarte lid in Bloom I'm also gonna keep. It also smells fine. All of my Anastasia I'm gonna keep because I don't know why I'm like that, but I just felt the need to collect them for a short period of time. I don't know though, like, do I need the Prism palette that they don't sell anymore? No, I don't. I'm gonna get rid of the Prism palette. Also going to get rid of the Riviera palette because I don't really reach for that anymore. Norvina I'm gonna keep. Subculture I'm gonna keep just because it's a culture icon. Soft Glam I'm definitely gonna keep. Sultry I'm gonna keep because you can't get this anymore and I just really love it. They launched like a mini. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just like relaunch the original, you know? Modern Renaissance is just a classic, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, this one I don't know what to do with. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. I'm gonna keep it for now just because I've already gotten rid of so much and I'm kind of unsure of what to do with this. So that's just gonna stay for now. This is my ColourPop drawer. I'll have to shift you down a little bit. Okay, so this is where the insanity lies. I don't really know where to start because I think I'm gonna keep most of this. I organized it for a while by color. So what I'm for sure gonna keep is all of my large 35 pan, 25 pan. So I have Bare Necessities, Stone Cold Fox, which are disgusting right now, yikes. It's a Mood. I also have Smoke and Roses, so those 4 are staying. One that I am getting rid of is the So Jaded by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I really love this palette, but it's not available anymore and it hasn't been for some time, so it just doesn't make sense to keep it. So this Sailor Moon I just got, so this is gonna stay. The Legend of Korra I also just got, it's going to stay. This Off Melrose palette isn't new, but it's still available, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, so I have a special guest here that wants to help. My cat Fred. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's no longer available, but this is still relatively new, so I'm gonna keep this. Powerpuff Girls is no longer available and I don't see myself really reaching for something like this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. ColourPop Limoncello. This one is quite nice and I think it's still available, so I'm gonna keep that. In the Springs is still available, so I'm gonna keep this too. Alice in Wonderland is really new and I think it's still available. I haven't really checked, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna keep that for now. All of my quads are still available, as well as my 5 pans, the quints, so I'm gonna keep those. The Hello Kitty collab is no longer available and I don't really feel like connected to these. They're not really something I wear very often. And honestly, same with Animal Crossing. These are gonna go. What are you doing? On or off? You can't do half. Yeah, Animal Crossing, not really connected to it. I probably won't wear these all that often, so this is also going. As for ColourPop and Disney, let's see what they have available still, because I know they have an ongoing contract, I think. So the Mandalorian as well as the Baby Yoda, I'm gonna keep because those are still available, as well as the Darth Vader. Okay, so they don't have Bambi anymore, so again, I don't really feel the need to keep these. I do like the color stories, especially of the flower and the thumper ones. Like, that's so pretty, but I don't use them. So cute. Ugh, they did such a good job. So those are gonna go. Sonic Bloom I'm gonna keep. The Zodiac can go because it's in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I don't know if they just don't collab anymore or what, but this is super old and you can't get it anymore. As well as Dream Street, this was their first collab. Sweet Talk they still have available, so I'm gonna keep. At Forest Sight in collaboration with Raw Beauty Christie, I'm gonna keep because I still really like the color story and I find I can use it to dupe a lot of things. Malibu Barbie I'm gonna keep. Gather Round Sisters I'm also gonna keep, but I think I might get rid of Garden Variety because this is not available anymore, I'm pretty sure, and I just don't really get on with the color story. There's a ton of sequin shadows in this palette and I just don't love those. So this can go. All of these are still available. They're like their main core rainbow collection, so I'm going to keep those. I should really use these quads more. Oh, you know what I could probably get rid of? This one. This is the ColourPop NBA. I just don't care about the NBA. I thought it was a weird collab. I don't feel the need to keep it in my life. There was a second one. I think it was the Nets and it was all gray. Did I already get rid of that? I might have. But this can go, and then I can have room to put this in, and then it's all one row. Well, I guess 2 rows, but there's just that one straggler that was there. This Elsa palette could also go. This Ornate palette is also not available, so this could go. I'm gonna get rid of that. The Elsa one I still was really excited about, so I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that quite yet. Everything else I think can stay. And then I'll just put the ones back that need to go back. Oh, these can go over here because they're the same size. I wish they just kept the same size for everything. I feel like they kind of switched it up recently. Legend of Korra. So those can then go there. Those are my larger pans. This is currently what the other drawer is looking like. Very bare. Very excited about that. So let's put some things back. I'll put my tarts back. These can go towards the back because they are a little older. They're elderly. My Natasha Denonas can go up front because I'm like obsessed. I really want that new I Need a Nude Natasha Denona. I literally can't find it on Sephora Canada, so I don't know what's going on there. My Alter Egos can go here. I usually like to organize by brand if I can. Stilazzi Darkroom can also go here because there's only one. I did forget about this one. This is the Too Faced Italian Spritz. I just got this, so I'm keeping that. I got the Juvia's Place Candy Shop recently, so I'm also keeping that. I haven't gotten a ton of use out of it. This little tiny Natasha Denona can just go over here. Hopefully I don't forget about it because it's so small. But whenever I open it and look at it, I'm like, ugh. I'll keep. But am I really going to use it that much? I'm not sure. I'll just keep for now until I make a decision. I don't know. Trendy in Tokyo can go on top of this one because they feel kind of similar. Huda Beauty can go back here because she's also elderly. The 2 mini elves can go by my Snap Shadows. This isn't everything. I have some things out just because I've been using them a lot. But yeah, this is most of it and I'm really proud about how much I got rid of. Move my declutter pile closer so you can see it all. So this is everything I'm getting rid of. Feels good because I don't use any of it. I don't think I'll miss it. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't regret this, but yeah, that's what I'm getting rid of. And that is everything for this video. I think this is my biggest declutter to date. I'm really proud of how that went. I'm trying to think with my head and not with my heart, not connect the memories to the physical object. So let me know if you want to see any other categories because I still have a lot to get rid of. And yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my palette, helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.